Video 1. The Secrets of Creation.
Are you living the life you truly desire? Are you tapped into your own divine innate power of creation? And are you able to call into your life at will the people, resources, and experience that represent your version of love, fulfillment, excitement, contentment, and prosperity? Do you feel like a true co-creator with the universe, a powerful being whose inner knowing is the foundation of a powerful and ever-shifting reality? Me either. Not for a long time anyway. But then I discovered a formula which allowed me to tap into something I call experiential creation. And suddenly, everything clicked. And that's why I'm here sharing this video with you. In this series, I'm going to teach you the secrets to choosing your personal evolution and to creating everything you want using this process of experiential creation. But first, let me introduce myself. My name is Bryna Haynes, and I'm a catalyst for personal evolution. It's my mission to help you harness your power as a creator to transform your life and step into your dreams and your personal mission in a big way. I've been a student of metaphysics, philosophy, yoga, Buddhism, magic, and manifestation since I was in my late teens. And since then, I've been blessed to work with amazing teachers of conscious creation, spiritual growth, personal development, as well as yoga, meditation, and energy healing. And every time a new modality came into my awareness, I learned something mind-blowing about the universe, about myself, about our relationship to one another. But despite my access to this wealth of information and all of my attempts at positive thinking, affirmations, creative visualization, manifestation, you name it, I couldn't seem to get over the hump in my life. My big dreams always seemed 1 or 10 steps away from where I was. I knew I was moving forward, but it was happening so slowly. I was getting so frustrated. I constantly felt like I was taking wrong turns and running down dead-end paths, only to have to go back and start over. That is, until I realized what it actually means when people tell you to feel as if. I know you've heard that before. You need to feel as if you already have your dream. It sounds so simple, but I couldn't do it. I wanted to, but my imagination was not up to the job. I knew I wanted more for my life than what I was creating. I built an amazing, successful business helping people write transformational books. And although I love my work with my clients, something was calling me to expand. I had dreams of speaking from a stage, of sharing a transformational message with people across the world. And when I stepped out of my daily routine and actually reflected on where I was and how I was feeling, my business started to feel like a too tight shirt. It was constricting. I couldn't breathe in the way I wanted to. And yet I couldn't seem to create beyond where I was. I honestly wondered if I was broken. If I just wasn't as powerful as all these people that I looked up to who were really creating their lives. I mean, shouldn't I just be happy with this wonderful life I've got and let those big dreams go? And who was I to think I was being called to something bigger? It was a recipe for frustration and despondency. It all came to a head when I was in Ireland with my family in the winter of 2018. My husband Matthew and I, along with our daughters, rented a house in County Kerry with the intention to relax and explore and just get away from the daily routine of life for a while. I thought, this is going to be great. I'll finally figure out what it is that I'm meant to be doing. Well, you know, the best laid plans, because 3 weeks in, I still had no new ideas. Maybe I thought I don't have a purpose the way some people do. Maybe I wasn't meant to live the kind of life I keep envisioning. Maybe I should just be happy where I am. I called my good friend in London and told her what was happening. Turns out she was going through something remarkably similar. She said, this whole purpose thing, it's so heavy. Why do I have to have a purpose? Can't I just be? Yeah, I chimed in. Screw purpose. Who cares about purpose? I want to just be happy and have fun. Okay, I didn't say screw purpose, I said something else, but I'm trying to keep it G-rated here. There was talk of creating a t-shirt that said F purpose, but we'll leave that alone. So what, my friend said, what if we just figured out what makes us happy, even if it's pointless, even if it serves no other purpose than our happiness? It was like a sun exploded in my mind. I had been so obsessed with trying to create what I wanted that I never actually thought about what would feel good. You can't solve a problem from the same level of thinking that created it. I was trying to create a vision of empowerment when the person I was being was mired in victimhood and stuckness. No wonder it wasn't working. When we got home from Ireland, I dove in. What did I actually want? What feelings did I actually want to feel in my life every day? What experiences did I want to create? And how could I take action to give myself that experience of feeling as if I already had what I wanted, that I knew was necessary to the process of conscious creation? And to get back to the conversation with my friend, how could I make all of that feel good? So I knew I wanted to create something big. I knew I had to start showing up differently in my life. I couldn't solve my problems with the same level of thinking that had created them. But the idea of being someone different in my own life was uncomfortable. Okay, it was scary. So not long after I started down this path, I was listening to Mel Robbins, who's one of my favorite inspirational speakers, talk about the confidence competency loop. In order to feel confidence in anything, you must first develop competence. There are two halves of a feedback loop that constantly reinforces itself. Basically, what I learned from this is that nothing is going to feel good or natural or even possible until you actually give yourself the experience of doing it. It was another huge light bulb moment. Of course, I wasn't good at feeling as if because I didn't know how as if felt, right? Oh my goodness, it was such a breakthrough. It was as though I was trying to describe the taste of cake when I'd only ever eaten bread. So in order to make my dream life a reality and feel the way I wanted to feel in that dream life every day, I needed to give myself the experience of being that version of myself right now. And then I needed to reinforce that feeling so that my mind could learn new habits and ways of thinking about who I am and what I'm capable of. And when I started doing this work, it was like floodgates opened. I was literally given, in a giant chunk of information, this formula for conscious evolution. The formula I'm going to share with you in this video series and through my ongoing work with the Choose Your Evolution project. Our reality is the sum total of our thoughts, feelings, actions, beliefs, and our environment. And if you want to create a different reality than the one you're living, you need to do more than just shift your thinking. You need to shift what you believe about yourself and, most importantly, how you're showing up in your world. This creates vibrational resonance, which is like jet fuel for manifestation. So I'll talk more about resonance in another video, but for now, just know that this is the secret sauce that's been missing in your reality creation recipe. So why evolution? Why am I talking about evolution? Well, we're always evolving. We are not the same people we were a year or 2 years or 10 years ago. We're not even really the same people we were yesterday. We replace 90 million cells a day and we get a new skin every 2 to 3 weeks. So instead of seeing ourselves as static beings in the center of the whirlwind of life, we have to start to see ourselves as in flow with life, with time, and with the universe. I chose to approach this work from the standpoint of evolution because it gives us a different lens through which to view our process of change. Evolution occurs as a series of small steps, a progression of growth. Each movement toward our intention opens up new doors of possibility. So it's possible to grow in ways that we never would have imagined or expected. When we give ourselves permission to receive our dreams incrementally in an evolutionary process, rather than all at once in a big chunk, we open the door to miracles and magic. because we're less focused on the outcome and more in tune with the process. We are changing every single day, regardless of whether we're aware of it. When we become conscious of that change, we can harness its power to our advantage. If we're not going to be the same people tomorrow that we are today, wouldn't it be cool to just choose our new incarnation? We can do this in both big and small ways, and it can even be fun. So in this video series, I'm going to teach you how this process works. I'm going to show you how you can feel as if in your life starting right now and choose your evolution every single day in precisely the way that supports your biggest and most amazing dreams. When we choose our evolution, we choose a new reality. We choose our experience and we choose our future. So, are you ready to evolve with me? That's good, because we've come to your first evolution assignment. Yes, you're getting homework in this masterclass. Your assignment today is to journal on the following 2 questions. Number 1, do you see yourself as a creator in your life? And if the answer is no, why not? The second question is, where would you like to choose something different with your reality than what you were already creating? So journal on those, do some automatic writing, sit with the questions, and let the answers bubble up, because you're going to want those answers as we move forward into the rest of the masterclass. So that's all for video 1. I'll see you in video 2.